the new session. In this session, we are going to discuss about energy of the simple harmonic motion, energy of the particle, energy. What is the energy? So first of all, we consider a simple harmonic oscillator. Simple harmonic oscillator. Simple harmonic oscillator. A simple harmonic oscillator undergoes simple harmonic motion. Simple harmonic oscillator undergoes simple harmonic motion. A simple harmonic motion at a different positions, actually that is having some energy. So what about the energy at a different position? So we are going to discuss about that energy. And before only I am going to tell you, here I am neglecting the gravitational potential energy, because if you are taking it from some height from the ground, there is again you need to take something mgh and mgx. No, except that remaining we will see here. So now here we are considering a simple harmonic oscillator. So first of all, I am calculating the potential energy of simple harmonic oscillator. The potential energy of simple harmonic oscillator. So here a particle is oscillating about the mean position. A particle is oscillating about the mean position. That's only we are named as a particle undergoing simple harmonic motion about its mean position. This is mean position and this is extreme position and this is extreme position. We know that the restoring force always acts towards the mean position. The restoring force always acts towards the mean position. The restoring force is directly proportional to displacement in opposite direction. That is only we are named as Hooke's law. The restoring force is directly proportional to displacement in opposite direction. That's only we are named as Hooke's law. So then F equal to, what we can say that F equal to minus Kx, where K is what is K? K is force constant. What is K? K is a force constant. So now here, if you are taking here, if you are moving the particle simple harmonic motion means nothing but the restoring force is acting like this and the displacement is acting like this. The displacement and as well as force both are in opposite to each other. The displacement and as well as force both are acting in opposite to each other. So that's the work done by the simple harmonic oscillator is, then the work done by the simple harmonic oscillator is, the work done dW equal to what we can able to take minus F into dx. Why minus Fx? Why minus F? Minus F, minus represent force and displacement are in opposite side. Force and displacement are in opposite side. When force and displacement are in opposite side, then which gives negative work. That gives negative work. Minus F into x. And now you can take put the value of F there, then dW is equal to minus Kx into minus of minus plus Ax dx. To get the total work done from one position to another position, means for example from 0 to x, dW is equal to what is the work done, and the displacement I am considering from 0 to x. 0 to x. So integral dW is going to be W, and K is a constant, spring constant, and as well as the x differentiation, x integration is going to be x square by 2, and this work done is stored in the form of elastic potential energy. Which potential energy? Elastic potential energy. So one thing here, generally gravitational potential energy maybe becomes becomes negative, and as well as electrostatic potential energy also negative, but elastic potential energy never becomes negative. Elastic potential energy never becomes negative. This elastic potential energy U is equal to, we can write here, U is equal to minus Kx square, minus Kx square, where K is nothing but spring constant. K is nothing but spring constant. Now see here, this K value we know that from restoring force what we are writing, F equal to minus Kx. F equal to what we can able to take, MA is equal to minus Kx, then A is equal to minus K by M into X. A is equal to minus k by m into x. And generally if we are comparing with the simple harmonic equation, acceleration is equal to minus omega square x. If we are comparing both expressions, then you are getting omega square is equal to k by m. Omega square is equal to k by m. Then k is equal to m omega square. K is equal to m omega square. So now see here, put the value of m here. Then the potential energy U is equal to half m omega square x square. Half m omega square x square. So where x is nothing but displacement of the particle. Now see here, what is the value of that is the potential energy equation. Potential energy of the simple harmonic oscillator when which is having x displacement. When which is having x displacement. Now see here, if at mean position, what about the displacement? What about the simple harmonic potential energy? See here, at mean position displacement 0, then potential energy also 0. Potential energy of the simple harmonic oscillator 0. Potential energy of simple harmonic oscillator 0 means its elastic potential energy 0. In case if the oscillator is at a particular height from the ground, at that time that potential energy having gravitational potential energy. Okay, that is simply nothing but which position? Mean position. At mean position displacement 0 and potential energy also 0. At extreme position, if you are taking at extreme position displacement x equal to a and potential energy is going to be half m omega square a square. Half m omega square a square. 1 by 2 half m omega square a square, which is maximum. This is the maximum value and this is minimum value. Means potential energy maximum at extreme position, minimum at main position. And we will take kinetic energy of simple harmonic oscillator. Kinetic energy of simple harmonic oscillator. Kinetic energy means the energy possessed by the body by virtue of its motion. The energy possessed by the body by virtue of its motion we are named as kinetic energy. So let's see here. So what about the first kinetic energy expression? Kinetic energy, wherever we are, what we are writing? Half m v square. Half m v square. Now simply take the velocity of the simple harmonic oscillator at any displacement x. The velocity of the simple harmonic oscillator, what we are writing? Omega into under root a square minus x square. When it is at x displacement, what we are writing? Velocity omega into under root a square minus x square. So if you put the value of v, that means kinetic energy k is equal to half m omega square into a square minus x square. Then kinetic energy k is equal to, this is the potential, this is the kinetic energy expression. Kinetic energy k is equal to half m omega square a square. Kinetic energy k is equal to what we can write? Half m omega square a square. Now take this kinetic energy at different positions. At mean position, generally at mean position, what happened to the displacement? Displacement is equal to 0. Displacement 0 at mean position. Then kinetic energy k is equal to what we can able to write? Half m omega square a square. Half m omega square a square, because displacement 0. And this gives the maximum value. Gives the maximum value. Next, at extreme position. At extreme position, what happened to the displacement? Displacement x equal to, we can take a. Displacement x equal to a. Then kinetic energy k is equal to half m omega square a square minus a square. That means kinetic energy is equal to 0. Then that is taking minimum that is taking minimum energy, minimum kinetic energy, which is at extreme position, maximum kinetic energy at mean position, maximum at mean position, minimum at extreme positions. This is the kinetic energy of the particle. And now we will take the total energy. Total energy is nothing but the combination of kinetic energy and potential energy. Generally write the kinetic energy expression. Kinetic energy half m omega square a square minus x square. Potential energy half m omega square x square. So then kinetic and total energy is equal to half m omega square a square minus half m omega square x square plus half m omega square x square. Plus a plus value will be same. So then kinetic energy is equal to half m omega square a square. Kinetic energy, total energy. If you are calculating at extreme position, potential energy maximum, kinetic energy 0. Total energy remains constant. At a mean position, kinetic energy maximum, potential energy 0. Again total energy is same. Now you are writing the total energy expression in terms of frequency. So what we can able to write? So see here, the total energy is equal to half m omega square a square. Total energy half m omega is nothing but 2 pi by t. 2 pi means nothing but 4 pi square upon t square a square. So that is going to be 2 to cancel. Then 2 pi square m into t square is nothing but t square. Reciprocal of amplitude, reciprocal of time period is nothing but frequency. Nothing but the energy, the total energy is directly proportional to square of the frequency. And square of the amplitude. The total energy is directly proportional to square of the frequency and square of the amplitude. Means if it is having more frequency, then it is may have more energy. If it is having more amplitude, then also which is having more energy. So which is depending on these factors. If you are observing the graphical representation, displacement to the energy. So first you can take kinetic energy. Kinetic energy maximum at mean position, minimum at extreme positions. Positive x and negative x, minimum, and here it is maximum. Kinetic energy versus displacement. Next, potential energy versus displacement. What we can write? Potential energy versus displacement. Potential energy versus displacement. Potential energy maximum at extreme positions, minimum at mean position. Now the total energy what we can take? Total energy which is remains constant. Whatever you can take, total energy is remains constant. Whatever up to now what we are discussing regarding time period, velocity, displacement, acceleration, kinetic energy, potential energy, that all we are taking in one particular table. So let's see here. First, I'm taking the position starts from 0. The position starts from mean position, then time period 0. Phase also 0. And the displacement expression what we are taking, a sin omega t, generally a sin omega t. Phase 0 means this angle, it is 0, so that's why displacement is 0 from mean position. And velocity expression what we can able to write, omega into under root a square minus x square. Omega into under root a square minus x square, or a square minus y square, y 0, so that's why velocity is a omega. And general formula of acceleration is minus omega square y 0, so that's why acceleration also 0. Next, kinetic energy. General form of kinetic energy half m omega square a square minus y square, a square minus y square, y 0. So that's why here how much? Half m omega square a square. Potential energy expression half m omega square a square, x square, x or y square, that is 0. So that's why displacement 0, then potential energy also 0. Now the total energy is half m omega square a square, half m omega square a square. So that is for first one. Next I am taking the phase as a pi by 6. How much? Sorry, time period how much I am taking? Phase is pi by 6. Then time period is going to be t by 12. Time period is t by 12. And displacement is going to be how much? Pi by 2. Sin pi by 6. Sin pi by 6 means a by 2. Sin pi by 6. Previous we solved 0 to pi by 2. How much time taken? T by 12 seconds. And this is pi by 6. Now here what about the velocity value? Now the velocity is equal to omega into under root a square minus a square by 4. This value. A square minus a square by 4. If we are simplifying, how much you are getting? A omega into root 3 by 2. A omega into root 3 by 2. What about the acceleration here? Acceleration will comes to minus omega square a by 2. Minus omega square a by 2. Then what about kinetic energy? Kinetic energy half m omega square a square minus, or else if you put this value, the kinetic energy will becomes 3/4 times of maximum value. 3/4 times of maximum value. 3/4. How 3/4? You can take 3 by 2 whole square. 3 by 2 whole square. Nothing but 3 by 4. 3 by times of maximum value. And potential energy becomes, potential energy displacement how much? So the potential energy is 1 by times of maximum value. 1 by times of 1 by 4 times of maximum value. What about total energy? Total energy is remains constant because 3 by 4 plus 1 by 4, that is remains constant. Next, take time period as a t by 8. Then phase is pi by 4 and displacement is a by root 2. Displacement is a by root 2. Then velocity is a. Velocity omega into a square minus a square by 2 means velocity also how much you are getting? A omega by root 2. Velocity is also how much you are getting? A omega by root 2. And acceleration minus omega square a by root 2. Minus omega square a by root 2. And kinetic energy is going to be, just to put the value, how much? A square by 2 means the kinetic energy is going to be half of the maximum value. What is maximum value means? This is the maximum value. This is the maximum value. Half of the maximum. And potential energy also half of the maximum value. If you are adding both, how much you are getting? Half m omega square a square. Half m omega square a square. K max and P max same, half m omega square a square only. Next, take here t by 6. T by 6 means phase is going to be pi by 3. Pi by 3 means displacement is going to be root 3 a by 2 and velocity is going to be a omega by 2. You have to put a value as y value as root 3 by 4. Root 3 by 2. Root 3 by 2 means 3 by 4. Means how much you are getting? A omega by 2. And how much acceleration? Minus root 3 omega square a by 2. Minus root 3 omega square a by 2. And what about the potential kinetic energy? Kinetic energy is going 4 times of 1 by 4. 1 by 4 times of maximum value. Here 3 by 4 times of maximum value. 3 by 4 means wherever you have x or y, you can put this value, then you are getting it. But the total energy is remains constant. Total energy is remains constant. Next, see here. 5. Phase is, time is t by 4 means 0 to t by 4 and phase is pi by 2 and displacement is sin pi by 2. Sin pi by 2 90. So displacement. Velocity 0. If you are putting a here, velocity 0. Acceleration minus omega square a. And kinetic energy 0. Potential energy reaches the maximum value. How much? half m omega square a square. Total energy is remains constant, half m omega square a square. So this is the graphical representation of the total thing. So based on this table, if you are practicing this table properly, you may get 2 or 3 questions from here. 2 or 3 questions. How? What they asking? They may ask in the different questions. If the phase difference is pi by 6, what is the velocity? Phase difference is pi by 6. What is the velocity? This much. Phase difference is pi by 4. What is the kinetic energy? This much. Phase time period is t by 6. What is the potential energy? Anything, many number of questions you can able to produce from here. The most important one, please practice it properly.